For the longest time, Juggernaut was seen as maybe the strongest character in Marvel, the one guy who could potentially beat Hulk or Thor in any of their fights. With his connection to Sidorak, well, Juggernaut might truly just be unstoppable at his very best. In our day, we're going to take a look at Jugs, his powers and abilities, his strengths and weaknesses to find out just how powerful is he. Really? Let's get into it.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch!
Now, here's the thing about Juggernaut. We're talking about one of the most inconsistent guys in all of Marvel Comics here. Someone who can one day be beating up Thor and Hulk, the next day is getting clowned on by someone like Venom. But that was 90s Venom, when Venom was also able to beat Superman, so just a different animal. Secondly, that's actually pretty consistent for the character of Juggernaut, because he's empowered by the eldritch being Sidorak, which we'll get more into that later. And Sidorak basically decides each moment how much power to give Juggernaut. For this video, well, I should assume that Juggernaut has the full backing and full force of Sidorak behind him. Make things interesting. Cain Marko was the stepbrother of Charles Xavier, the founder of the X-Men, and grew up jealous over his brother's telepathy, forming a lasting resentment between the two. During his service in the army during the Korean War, Cain would stumble across a cave at a temple dedicated to the powerful mystic being known as Sidorak. Touching the crimson gem at the heart of the temple, Cain was transformed into Sidorak's avatar on Earth, an unstoppable human juggernaut. For years, he would face off against the X-Men, the Hulk, Spider-Man, Thor, Doctor Strange, and many other superheroes. But one constant remained for the Juggernaut. No matter the obstacle, he will never stop. He's got a few universal feats to his name. It's said that the power within Juggernaut is enough to command the universe. He's able to shatter a dimension inside the Crimson Gem. But a lot of Juggernaut's most impressive stuff comes from scaling him off the likes of Hulk, Thor, and Marvel's other heavy hitters. Like Juggernaut has matched up against Thor plenty of different times, actually been able to overpower Thor several times too. And Thor is easily one of the most powerful heroes that you've ever seen. He's able to fight against Zeus for a month straight. He's fought his dad Odin, wrestled the very embodiment of the Odin Force. He's battled Mephisto several times within Mephisto's own realm, with all three of these guys having legitimately multiverse power showings. Thor can fight on par with them, and Juggernaut's been able to beat up on Thor. Or you can talk about all the times where Thor has messed around with the world tree Yggdrasil. Like when he was just a baby, he managed to shake every branch in the tree, and every realm in the branches, with just his cries. He's shattered Yggdrasil's roots before. He's managed to shake the tree from root to branch. He's even directly overpowered the tree. And in case you don't know, Yggdrasil is this hyper construct that supports all the 10 realms, which are actually confirmed to be distinct and separate space-time universes. And that's just the tip of the infinite iceberg that is the World Tree. And even further, Yggdrasil is said to be everything, have its roots and branches in all that is, and can contain infinite different universes and exist across infinite planes of reality. So that's crazy. And again, Juggernaut has overpowered and beat up on Thor. He's also done this same thing with the Hulk. In fact, Juggernaut is able to match up against World War Hulk, the same Hulk who can match up against the Sentry, a guy so powerful that he's fought against Galactus and the House of M couldn't even compare to his own power. Hulk's battled against Sentry and Juggernaut battled against the Hulk. Heck, even outside of his World War Hulk phase, well, Hulk has been able to destroy Nightcrawler's dimension, match up against Celestials in a few different ways, even fight on par with Zeus. And while it might look like Hulk was getting stomped by the Skyfather in that fight, they really shouldn't scale to each other at all. Hulk was actually able to fight roughly on par until Zeus started absorbing away Hulk's strength as they were fighting, and Hulk couldn't grow fast enough in power to compensate for that. Before that happened, well, Hulk was giving Zeus a good fight. Either way, Juggernaut and Hulk should definitely scale to each other. It was even said until pretty recently that Marvel believed Juggernaut was stronger out of the two because of the power of Sidorak. And that's just the thing. Juggernaut's power is entirely dependent on his connection to Sidorak, but at his peak, well, he's had all of Sidorak's power, and it was enough to actually kill Sidorak. And Sidorak is straight up just an eldritch monster, said to be possibly the strongest magic user in the entire Marvel multiverse, and a being with the power to end the multiverse or create a new one altogether. He can imprison Galactus. The Phoenix Force is basically nothing to him. In different author statements, have Sidorak above even people like Zom, who was a threat to the living tribunal, and it took Odin, Dormammu, and Eternity to stop him. And Juggernaut can scale to all of this because he can access the entire power of Sidorak at his best. It's just absolutely crazy. And it's not just strength either. Juggernaut is really, truly insanely durable, and his durability works on several different fronts. He's got some great raw durability. He's incredibly resistant to magic. He's got an insane force field on top of it. Like, I'm talking the type of durability where Juggernaut has been completely uninjured by attacks from Hulk. He's taken a full-on God Blast from Thor, not even been phased, the same attack that had Galactus running scared. He's taken a full-on blast from Darkseid's Omega Beams. It just simply bounced off him. And Onslaught, one of the most powerful villains in Marvel, said that Juggernaut is full-on unkillable. And even when Juggernaut is injured, well, he just keeps on going. Even being reduced to a skeleton of pure hate, remains standing, fully regenerating in just a few seconds. And if you thought Juggernaut was tough before, well, he's even tougher against magic, to the point where Doctor Strange isn't even able to touch Juggernaut or affect him with his magic. He's even been able to survive against Eternity trying to destroy him. The cosmic abstract Eternity couldn't put Juggernaut down. It even reaches up to the point where Juggernaut got enough power from Sidorak to transform into Tryon Juggernaut, where he was breaking down dimensional walls and shattering reality with his punches. So, like, some true god tier stuff. That's what Juggernaut is capable of. He's definitely earned his spot as one of the strongest and most powerful characters in Marvel.